hello. Hello, hello. Oh my god. Is that a resub right away? Ooh. Hello.
It's _Sai01 just subscribed for 3 months.
Ooh, a 3-month resub. Thank you for the 3-month resub. Thank you, thank you. Let's see. Joker got first today. Thank you for redeeming first. Ray, thank you for the
The Wendy 57 gifted 6 subscriptions to the community.
Oh my god. A hype train right away.
Hype train started.
I was gonna be cute and reveal this to you, but I guess we're doing it now. Hold on. I'll have to fix the chat uppies. I can't believe it. Oh my god. Hold on, I gotta hide that so I can see the chat. Oh my. Thank you for the hype train. How much was that? How many were there? I'm gonna have to take a look, but hi. I gotta scroll back up. Oh my god. Ray, thank you for the daily dining check-in. Joker, thank you for the hydrate and stretch. Potato, thank you for the daily dining check-in. Hi, Potato. Cheese Wizard, thank you for the daily dining check-in. Dead Knight, thank you for the daily dining check-in. Sai, thank you for the 3-month resub. Hi. And hello, is this Burb channel where the Burb channels for Feathery channel? Yeah, that's it. And Wendy, thank you for the 6 gifted subs in the hype train. Thank you. 1 bonus sub, yay! Iron Mask, thank you for the daily dining check-in. Oh my god, we're running through it. I'm still scrolling through. Dead Knight, thank you for the chat uppies. Ray, thank you for the mod stuff. Haven't been here in a while? Yeah, it's good to see you, Wendy. It's been a while. You're feeling especially close today, Bird. One's that hiding something? Yeah. Thank you for the daily dining check-in, Sai. I was definitely hiding something. Wendy, thank you for the daily dining check-in. Nice outfit. Yeah, do you want to see the rest of it? You want to see the rest of the outfit? I was gonna show you a little bit at a time, but I'll show you the whole thing. You've seen the top, so I'll back up a little bit and I'll show you a little bit more. I do appreciate how the skirt moves. Look at it go. It moves a lot in this one. I made sure that things were bouncy. And here's the whole look. You can see the whole look. Here's the whole look. Very frilly, yes. Here's the whole vibe. Right? The whole thing. But yeah, we're gonna be looking like this today. We're gonna be looking like this. And, we're serving up burgers. We're serving up some burgers. You know? I can hear a little bit of frustration. Why's that? You didn't lose in a wheel, did you? Totally not. I definitely didn't lose in a wheel. That didn't happen. Where's the Krusty Krab hat? Do you want the Krusty Krab hat? Do you want Krusty Krab hat? Is that what you want? You want Krusty Krab? Yeah. Here's Krusty Krab. There we go. Thank you again for the hype train. I really appreciate it. We'll be, we should probably get into the burgers, shouldn't we? Start making you some burgers. Start cooking them up. Diny's way. Thank you for the head pat. Let's see. So we have this open. I will go full screen to show you as well. A 140 stream streak. I do also have my phone with me to read some of the chat. Because, as some of you may remember, with Bergie specifically, you can't see everything because it goes full screen. Thank you for the cat ears. So, we have to make do. So let me, make sure I turn this on. Okay, we're on. We're on, we're open. What is this? Restocking, be right back. Ah. Okay, so we've got all this stuff here. We've got trading cards down here. We've got burgers. And we've got a new upgrade. We now have this, and we got these. Are doing great. Who's first? Joker. Medium, onions, and an orange soda. Alright, coming right up. One, two. Turn that off. Alright. My aim is a little off this evening, so we'll have a good time with that. I can already tell I'm gonna. I'm sorry. I can't for some reason. You know what? You know what I think my problem is? I can't actually pick this up. I've been noticing, I think my mouse is rapidly declining. I can't pick this up. Like, every time I try to, pick something up, it doesn't work. But we're gonna have fun tonight. We're gonna have fun. Oh no, I can't pick up the- there we go. Okay. And you wanted this. I hit the button! No! I hit the button 3 times! No! Why is it such a problem right now? What happened? I can't believe it. There we go. I got it. So sorry. Sorry, Joker. Okay, let's try again. We will add a card pack. And we will also put a little wolf in it for Valko. Please don't let me drop the tray. Please. 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 Yeah, we did it. That was tough. I think Tiny App doesn't work. Okay, give me 1 second. I will fix. I know the next order is probably coming up in just a second. Yup. There we go. Okay, speaker bot's now on. TTS Diany is on. You Ray, thank you for the daily Diany check-in. Good. We're ordering. It doesn't look like I missed. Might be time to add a mouse to throw on. Yeah. It might be. Oh no, I forgot the time. Okay. Alright. Who's next? Cheese Wizard! Well done. Extra cheese. Oh no, I can't even like open the fridge. We're gonna have problems. Oh no. Extra cheese, right? And did you want, you don't want a drink. We got one more on this. Okay. That doesn't look right. I'm not giving you whatever that is. Extra cheese and ketchup, right? Can I get that back in there? No? Okay. That's super handy. You know what? I forgot something. Oh, this one matches you! Alright.
I am the cheese
And-
wizard and I love cheese.
You better. Oh, good. That immediately goes back to where it should be. What is happening with this? Is that just like... I can't even pick it up. There we go. Oh, we're having so many issues. Is that a crow? I think it looks almost like a vulture a little bit. Alright! Order up, 10 order. Oh my god, it's Angel! Over on the YouTube, hi! Oh! Look at you! You're so cute! Yurei! Oh, I didn't have a good grip. I'm sorry. I don't have any thumbs. I just have wings. I'm sorry. Yeah, you are! It suits you perfectly. We need a tray. Okay. One with the bird, yeah. Please, please, please hold on. It's like I'm holding everything, but my hands are covered in soap. Like, did you want anything on this? You didn't, right? You just wanted a drink. Yeah. This suits you. And let's try to get a drink. Ah, I see what happens to this. It's because I leave the door open. Understood. Oh my god! We got a second magic one! Ooh, we almost dropped it! Okay. Would you look at that? We're doing it. We're doing it. Oh my god, is there 2 angels? In the YouTube chat, have we been blessed with 2 angels? Whose order is this, by the way? I gotta figure out. I almost dropped that. Ah! Excellent. And cheese and ketchup, huh? 1, 2, 3. Please. Please. And are you having a drink? Yes. For Valko. For Valko. And Stray. Alright, now I believe I need to restock. There's a cop right there. So let me, we need buns. And I would like to see if I would like to order a pack. I would like to open a pack. Can I open one? I gotta put this in the trash. I don't know if I can or not. Yeah. And then I believe I can put these in a book. There's a book here that they can go in. We might even want to leave that out. We got an avocado. Alright, let's get the buns. Yeah? whose order is that? We haven't used any lettuce or tomatoes, so we're good there. Thankfully, you all have been merciful so far. We have plenty of those. We got plenty of that. We're gonna random box. Let's, stock up. Doing alright in here. We need, burgers. Is there a burgie with everything? I'm not sure. Please. It's fine. And we're probably gonna need some cuppies. We did a couple drinks. And then we'll also check the water levels. Oh my. Okay. Alright. Potato! Well done. With fried onions. One. Two. Three. Okay. I think my mouse locked in. And tomato, lettuce, and extra cheese. Jinx it. I can't believe it. Ringing the bell? Any condiments? No condiments, just a drink. And I forgot you need a pack. Okay. And a drink. And for Valco. No fave sauce? No, not this time. I forget how to do the secret sauces. I forget how to do them. I know they're specific to different kinds of creatures and things. But I forget. 2.7 stars because I had a restock. We've got... Alright. Medium. With lettuce and some other stuff. One. And let's go. One. Two. Alright. That is dangerous to keep that open. Whoops.
I will be knowing food. I want to buy this one.
Brainless Rue just subscribed for 21 months.
21 in a row? Oh my god. I almost put the cheese in the sink. Angel's back. Angel is back. Ooh, close that. Tomato, all the condiments. Tomato and all the condiments. Oh, no. Okay. Soda? No. No soda? So for you, what are you? Give you this. And... Bro. Please. Right. We gotta redeem ourselves. We're at number 98 right now, because I keep getting low scores. Who's next? Oh! You have bike stuff on. That probably means something. Fried onions as well. 1, 2, 3. Maybe that means you just like want the burger, nothing else. I don't know. I know it's special, I just don't know how. And cheese. Oh! But your burger. Pay close attention to customers who dress differently, as they have special needs. If you serve them correctly, they might pay you double. Right. Oh, no problem, Scope. I don't know why I had to stare at that for a long time. One. Oh. At this point, I should just leave the trash can open. Jeez. I dropped one. Of course I did. Lettuce and tomato. Lettuce. I always forget that I have to acclimate because this game is in full screen and I play nothing in full screen. Alright. All the condiments. I am on the way. I guess I'm getting my own. Yeah. my. Oh my, Potato, you're really, I have to do the onion at the same time. And we gotta watch these. Honestly, that looks pretty tasty. Lettuce, tomato, cheese. Lettuce, tomato, cheese. Let's do the cheese. Lettuce. Tomato. Mayo. And a lemonade. Mayo is over here. Of course. Of course, everything is all over the place. You know, I'm surprised they never added, pickles. Right, your order. Thank you. Oh my god. Jenny, thank you for the daily dining check-in. Oh my. Alright, I'm coming. It's Sai. Ooh, I hope I have enough for you. Do you want lettuce? Give me 1 second. Two. 1. 2. Okay. Extra cheese. Lettuce, tomato. All the condiments and a regular soda. We're gonna have a good time with these. And a soda. All right. Oh, I forgot. Right. Just keeps getting worse. Just keeps getting worse. Oh my. You know, I just realized I think the game looks horrible probably on vertical. Let me see if I can fix that a little bit. There you go. Oh wow, is there enough time for me to grab a hydrate? Oh, I can send these? You can. Oh, Cheese Wizard, thank you for the. I still don't know what to call this. You've been a member for 2 months now. I was happy I got some water in. Thank you for the cat ears as well. And David with a 3-stream streak. Oh my god. All kinds of stuff. Waiting on the next burger. It's like 2 months, and I get a free message. Yeah! Yeah! I think every time, like every month you get like a free message, you could put like a highlighted message in there. Pretty cool. Oh my. I had quite a day at work. There was a lot to do today. Ooh, looks like we're getting another burger in. What does this one want specifically? I am confusion on what they want. With the bicycle. Oh, I don't have a bun. I should have used this time to restock. It's my bad. Oh, you also want fried onions? Okay. I hope you don't want tomato. Really? If they waste my time while I'm delivering, I cancel the order without hesitation. Oh! What do I do about this? Do we not have a fire extinguisher? It's okay. How do I even finish that one? I don't even know what to do with that one. I'm out of stock. I don't have anything. I'm sorry, Joker. Those onions are definitely crisp. Yeah, they sure are. Oh, I hate that I've closed this. I need onion and tomato. I let the cheese get moldy. Buns. Oh my. I should be alright for now. I haven't even had time to... Okay. So sorry. Oh. Well, this one's bad because it's been sitting there. Those from a different order. That's not gonna work. That's not gonna fly. Mayo, ketchup. You want onion too. That's fine. Alright, and a soda. And we'll also give you one of these. And I'll give you one of these. And a soda. I forgot to check the water. Okay. Please accept my offering. We're not looking good. A strong burnt smell in the kitchen. Yeah, I bet. We got enough for like one more soda in here. I wonder how much money. Is that a dinosaur? It is. Ooh, this one's a different kind of card. Okay. Who ordered this? Sai. So it is medium. Gotta listen for 2. One. 2. That's gonna be done in a second. I know it. I'm so scared to use the flame boost. Petrified. It's already too quick. I already can't get anything done. I hate that I have to look at the order every single time because I can't remember 3 things on the list. No fire. Lemonade and all 3 condiments. Please. Please let me have it. Don't fall, don't fall, don't fall. Get back there. Okay, that'll do. And a lemonade. This is a tall burger. Tall! Took a little longer than expected, but the flavor made up for it. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing for, like, the speed. You know what I mean? I feel like I can't be any quicker than I am. Mash burger. I'm panicking. And onions. Okay. And a lemonade. Please have water. Please have enough. Ooh. Okay. And you'll get a card pack. Alright. Thank you for your order. Oh my god. When fire happen? Asking, just curious. So the fire only happens if I overcook something. I gotta overcook it like all the way. And then we have fire. But generally no fire. That's the first time we've ever had a kitchen fire, I think. First kitchen fire. I guess I should try to take this time to restock, shouldn't I? Especially the water in here. Maybe we'll open a pack too. And let's get some cups. Fire bad. Yeah, fire bad. Okay. I will be right there, dearest customer. I'm coming. I'm coming to make your order. Okay. Medium well, extra cheese, and a soda. Let's try this. Oh. You gotta hold it down. That's crazy. Okay. We can do it though. That might help us. Oh, I need more trays. And I can't grab those. There we go. I wish we had like an order thing at the top. Like I want like a little order tab somewhere on my screen. It's so easy, but I keep looking at it because I keep... For you. I didn't order the menu, but they added the toy cards to charge me more. Really? Is that why my rating's going down? Because I'm adding the cards? Oh my god. There's no way I'm getting that done. There's no way. What if I just hand them, like, just the burger? What happens? Do they care? The quality of the burger doesn't matter to me, but I got a bad review because they said it was the wrong order. Oh! I've tried to cheat the system. I don't have any trays. One moment. One moment, dear customer. Okay. Need another box of them. 6 trays is not enough. This is a smash burger, isn't it? Sure is. Extra cheese, lettuce, tomato. Extra cheese, lettuce, tomato. And mayo, ketchup, and an orange soda. I guess I won't include the cards, and we'll see what happens. It feels like a dirty place. Why are you already angry? What happened? I didn't even do anything yet. Oh no! I'm sorry, I don't know. Okay. I feel like it's about time they add co-op to this. I feel like it's about time. The tray was extra large. I'd rather just carry the burger alone. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. We can't win. We can't win. Let's see if we get some trays. And I think we have enough dishes over there. We'll get some more cups. I'm just hangry. We got an order. We got an order. I hope. Do I have enough burgers? I got enough for this order, and then I gotta work on the burgers. So I know you want, according to at least what I saw on the thing, veggie burger with fried onions. Okay. Do you want a drink? No. So let's do the plate. Let's do what they're recommending. Extra cheese and all the condiments. Okay. Oh. Slipped right out of my hand. Is that a bird in the kitchen? I'm just trying to make ends meet, you know? You can't tell anybody there's a bird in the kitchen. It's alright. I promise. I'm not causing any trouble. I ordered 5 extras on the burger and didn't get my card pack. Is that what that's for? If you do 5 extras, you get a card pack? Is that what that means? Maid outfit, heck yeah! Yeah, Rupal, maid outfit. Alright, so 5 extras. What? No cheese? No mayo? Just a rare burger? With a soda. Can I transfer it? No. Well, good news. Lemonade, right? Yeah. I received the exact burger I wanted. Yippee. Alright, I gotta clean up a little bit. 1 second, I need to get burgers. Otherwise, we won't have anything. Medium tomato extra cheese. Maybe I have a problem. Yeah, how many times have you been back tonight, huh? How many is this tonight? And did you get 5 extras? 1, 2, 3. You got 4 extras, so no card pack for you. Oh, I forgot the lemonade. I'm so sorry. Ordered 5 extras on the burger and didn't get my card pack. It's super uncomfortable to eat a burger on such a big tray. They didn't include the drink I asked. You know what? I can't get out. I can't get out. They won't let me out. Well done. Ooh, it's Ray and the Buns. lettuce and a soda. Oh. Ooh. Alright, I think I did it. Are you gonna chase me down? No, I was trying to quit. I need to get, like, buns and stuff. I need to get buns. Oh, hi, Stray. Hi. We're, oh, no. Oh, speaking of buns, it's Doolabun! Give me 1 second, I gotta check to make sure I got enough for like one more soda. Oh my god. Oh, and your little crow? I love the little crows. Sometimes I regret that my VTuber is not a crow. Because I do enjoy them, but I think the hummingbird suits me. But I'm envious of crows. Smash burger. And did you want fried onions? No, just extra cheese, mayo, and ketchup. We can handle that. Alright, we got the bottom down. And you want cheese, right? Extra cheese, mayo, and ketchup.
Rawr. There's a dinosaur.
There is. I think you skipped leg day. I sure did. Who needs leg day when you could fly? Alright, a lemonade to go with it. Okay. And let me just get you this. You're all set to fly. Alright. They use misleading advertising to make you order 5 or more extra promising cards they don't actually give. But you didn't have 5 extras. It was just cheese, mayo, and ketchup. Do you want me to add that one as a sound? I can. I gotta add that. I gotta add the birthday, and I think there's more too. I still haven't clipped the stream. I still haven't clipped Saturday. I really need to. Unfortunately, I just keep running out of time. No time. The okay is what killed me. Mayo and ketchup. And a soda. And I'm gonna give you the extra, because I think it counts anything. Oh my god, I thought that was gonna slide off. And another timeline that slid right off. Let's give you this. Let's give you the card pack. I'd like to open a card pack myself. I'd like to actually close and just spend all our money opening card packs. Do I need to restock? Tasted as good as I imagined. Are we okay? I need to wash some dishes. Please. Oh, everybody's a crow now. Did everybody pick crow? It's dragonfly with medium Medium well and extra cheese. Excellent. We can handle that. Nothing else. Alright, I feel like there's something I gotta stock up on. I received the exact burger I wanted. I have a couple there, I got this. I think we're actually doing alright. Let's maybe steal a card pack. We got some kind of a blob. We got another kind of a blob. And we also got this. I wonder how expensive these are. And that's it. Looks like baseball. I would eat it. $60M per card, yeah. I think we've got our first repeat. This one right here. We already have this one. Yeah, we've already got it. Ooh, this one's all green! Okay. Is this Minecraft? The cards might make you think that it is. Is there anything in there? No, there's nothing in there. Let's see if we can get some trays. You know what? We'll be fine. And I gotta fill up the water. That's what I was neglecting. Give me just 1 second. I need water to make your soda. I just realized I can't put this down on the floor. Alright. Veggie burger, extra cheese. You want fried onions? You do. Did you toss something? No. Nope. 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 Nothing at all. All is well here. Nothing hit the floor. Tomato, lettuce. And you also gotta get a card pack. You promise? Yeah, 100%. You can trust me. Just like Jenny said that one time. And a lemonade. I totally forgot to look at that and almost overfilled it. It's fine. Okay. Right. Thank you for the caddies. What did I do wrong? All the boys in my class collect sun. They'll make fun of me if I show my moon cards. How am I supposed to know? Who are you? Oh, you look like an expert. Okay, so medium with a lemonade. One. Two. Let's not mess this up. We can't mess this up. Let's see. No noises. That means I messed it up. That means I messed it up. As burger lover, I would have liked them to surprise me with some extra ingredient. Yeah, they're gonna laugh at me. I missed the sushi mon. It happens. Sometimes you miss it. Did I drop the plate? I did. I'm gonna have to buy a mouse. This one's definitely not gonna make it. It's so funny because, like, I was just thinking about it and I was like, wow, I'm surprised this one didn't, like, perish yet. Because, you know, I use a mouse a lot and I don't buy expensive ones. I can't afford expensive ones. So I was just like, Surprise, surprise, it's still here. Trade bad mouse for mouse at work? Typically I would say yes to that, but the only mouse I have at work is the one that I use. There are no extras. And they would know immediately because the one at work is wireless and this one is not. Also, this one is pastel green and the one at work is definitely not. So I'll have to order something. I still also need to grab a spare keyboard as well, because this one, some of you may notice sometimes when I type, there's extra T's, because the T key is a little sticky. So sometimes there's like 2 and 3 T's in what I'm writing. I know we have an order, but did I restock everything? I guess so. Other than the water in here, but I just kind of did that. Well done, tomato, lettuce, mustard. Well done. Yeah. What did I mess up? They give you toy cards to buy a review with Nerve. That looked like hi chat. We should try to refill the cups. Alright. I got like nothing good. I did get Aston though. Look, there's a slime. The lettuce looked like you cut it off Pokemon. I think my guy must have it rough. He's always complaining. How do I tell if my skin switch worked? It'll show up. I don't know if they have rabbits. I know there's a skin list that you can find. I know that it exists. I just don't know how to get there. Did you order a smash burger? You usually do, yeah. I know your order. Oh, I can't reach that. Cheese and lemonade. Oh. That's gonna be a problem. Lemonade. Now, did you get 5 extras? 1, 2, 3. You know what? I'm gonna give it to you. You're probably gonna say that you didn't get it. But we're gonna find out together. Thank you, cat ears. They give you the trash they have left over. Some cardboard cards nobody wants. With such a beautiful toothpick, I can forgive something. I don't even understand about the trash. I didn't give any trash. I'm trying to get this back there. It's proving difficult. I hate the placement of this. I don't know why they decided there was the spot. Like, it should have been like up here where you grab it and you put it back, or grab it and put it back, grab it and put it back. I don't understand why it had to be. What's my guy's problem? What is his problem? Oh my god. Oh, that's funny. That was actually held. I can't believe it. They held your message? That shouldn't have happened. It shouldn't have done that. Seems like there's a lot of cards. Oh, a duplicate. Oh, a little cat. And is this Pokemon? Is that Team Rocket? It definitely is. Just like I thought I saw Totoro. It is, isn't it? Did they add stuff they shouldn't have? I mean, you can't. I mean, it's probably legally distinct. Probably, right? Probably. It said there's like 400 cards? Yeah. Are these all maybe references to things and I just don't... And I just don't get it? I think we have this one. Oh, we didn't. We do now. We do have this one, right? Yeah. That's definitely from, what game is that? The ones with the white mask? With the capes? 100%. There must be other game ones in here. I wonder what else they have. Oh. 2 different ones. Yes. Medium. And you're gonna get a card pack for this, because there's a lot of stuff here. Time it is. I can't tell time when we're playing this. Tomato. Hi, YouTube. I hope the YouTube chat is doing well. Oh. I can't see them at all. I can't even watch them on, because I only have one device, so I had to pick between watching the YouTube or watching the Twitch chat on my phone. Oh, you want extra cheese. Do you want all the condiments? You sure do. Lemonade. And then we gotta do all your extras. So you get one of these. And you get one of these. Right. We got loads of money. They take their time to serve, but the result is delicious. Oh. Smash burger. a better review. Yeah. Getting there. I mean, it's always my fault because I'm not doing it right. But there is improvement. The good news is all of your creatures do not blindly accept a Varo burger for what it is. You have questions, concerns, and opinions in this universe. You don't have that here. I think it's the first orange soda of the night. Are you sure you don't want a condiment? Are you sure you don't want a condiment? Alright. They brought me the burger just as I ordered it. Well, we have not improved, actually. We're far lower than where we started. Ah. And we're already upset. Oh, I can fix that. We gotta work with the lights off for you. Vampire crow. Oh, I can't reach it. My wings can't reach that. You want a drink? You do. Extra cheese. Mayo, ketchup. And a soda. And you get one of these. And I believe you get a card pack as well. I'm not sure if the soda counts or not. We're gonna find out. My male friends laughed at me because I got moon cards, and those are for girls. They were very considerate of my photosensitivity, and that's why I tipped them. Alright, who's next? Dragonfly? Looks like extra cheese and mustard. No! It's fine. I can fix it. Yes, I fixed it. No mustard sauce at all in my order. With such a beautiful toothpick, I can forgive. Yep. Alright, I need to get more burgers. I need just to restock. I need buns, burgers. I need to do everything. What time is it, by the way? Is it almost closing time? We're not quite there. I'm just more tired than I should be. Alright. Yeah, we're not there yet. We're not there yet. Oh my god, I see that big burger order. That's insanity. That's crazy. I hope you know that. Never been here before. Must be new. That's crazy. You were just here 2 minutes ago. I remember you. I don't know, you can move the cutting board around. Me? Must have been another bat. That's crazy. I remember a bat when I see one. I accidentally just dropped my... Alright. Fried onions? Of course. Of course. Of course. I mean, nice to meet you for the first time, yeah. I'm sure of it. Definitely the first time. What condiments don't you? All three. All three. I've about had it. That's okay. Great service as always. Maybe your pack's extra lucky. I just flew it across the, Alright. In 5 minutes. Quick curry patties. They take their time to serve, but the result is delicious. The toothpick was an unexpected detail. Oh my god. Okay. We're doing alright. Oh my god. I'm tired. I'll take a break. I'm just tired. Oh my god, I can finally check in on the YouTube chat. How's it going over there on YouTube? And, alright, we're doing it. We're making it. Joker! A member for 2 months? 2 months? Thank you for the 2 months. Maybe what I'll do is just say the months. So I'll just say thank you for the 2 months, stuff like that. My name is YouTube, yeah. Sai, thank you for the send help. Bora shouted me out. Oh. Alright, I think I'm gonna grab a drink of water. And, Go from there. I just realized how much work I have to do tomorrow. And tonight. An entire drink? A diet Dr. Kelp? It's crazy. We got some memberships and everything. It's still crazy to me that we even get memberships on YouTube and that like people exist on YouTube. Thank you for the head pet. Thank you, thank you. David, the past few days have been crazy too. It's been wild. What do we have? Tomorrow is music lesson. I need to do the whole thing tomorrow. Did Bird rest Sunday? No. No, the bird did not rest on Sunday. I was up until 3 a.m. yesterday. Have fun Saturday? Bird have? Yeah, I had fun on Saturday. And yesterday, I did so much stuff yesterday. But one of the things I started at around 9 o'clock was I was trying to work on one of the current custom Vroids that we have to use it for MMD. I don't mind if it's scuffed, but I do want the hair to move at least a little bit. So I was trying to work on that, and unfortunately last night, I think it was like 2 a.m., the whole thing just like crashed out, and I was like, you know what? So I stopped doing that and I went to something else, but I actually made some progress. I finally got like all the stuff and I was following a tutorial and the stuff worked up until a certain point and then it didn't work anymore. But I realized that the hair bones were a hot mess. So I don't really know what to do about fixing those, but I imagine I'm gonna go into Vroid and see if I can like add more and adjust it properly. Either that or I'm gonna use a different hair than the one that I just tried, because I'm pretty sure I could like get the stuff to work now. Just maybe use a different hair. Yeah, I did that, and I also worked on today's stream. And I worked on a couple other stream-related things for the coming weeks. Does this work in all caps? I'm not sure that it does. I accidentally had caps on. There we go. Me think Burp rest more? She needs to be okay. Yeah. I mean, rest more would be great. It's just, you know, the work is important. The work has to be done. It'll be easier, like, once I get through the first round of getting an MMD to work, I'll just only use that model, right? Until we have the really nice one. But until we have the really nice one, while we make, like, scuffed content, I need to get through, like, one. So I think I also have to pick out an outfit that'll work. Because I was looking around, there was one that I was gonna get, and then I realized I can't use it because it'll mess up the leg that I have on the Beroid. And so now I'm looking at stuff, and it's I'm a little too picky. I'll make you a model that'll look like, yeah. And we got stuff, you know? There's stuff that we can do. I just wish I had more time. I wish I had more time to do it. I really do. Unfortunately, I fear I just do not have enough time for anything, really. Oh. Burger. I'm pushing the wrong button. What is it? Medium well with a soda. More food, please. Yes. Coming right up. One. I better not start the soda. Medium well. Alright. Thank you for the easy burgers. Break over. Break over, that's it. Just instant back to food. Who's next? Alright. Rare with a soda. Hey! Yeah, what else did I work on? I didn't work on Minecraft stuff yet, because I know we have a bunch of Minecraft. I also had to make sure stuff was ready for Mortuary Assistant on Saturday. And there's still a couple things I need to make sure are ready for Saturday. Gotta make sure stuff's ready for Wednesday. I also... There's, I think, 1 or 2 things I want to check for Thursday. And then just all the basic stuff. Because, of course, I also need to record books. I also need to... I need to record at least 1. I'm hoping to do, like, at least 1 a month. And... What was the other thing? I'm still hoping to get members-only content out. I think what I might do is try to put some members-only out that's just, like, more like working streams. Or at least, like, for example, tomorrow... I was thinking about doing a co-working stream tomorrow, which I know is, like, not a usual stream day. But I was gonna do it in the context that, like, I'm probably not really gonna be responding or talking that much. But because I need to work on the PowerPoint for tomorrow and the lesson plan, and then I also need to work on the MMD more, I was thinking about it. I may or may not do it. May or may not. But I was thinking about it. I also thought making it, like, members only, like, over on YouTube, just so we have something, you know what I mean? Just people can look at it and see that, oh, there's stuff there! Or whatever, I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't know what to do with the members-only stuff. Or subs-only stuff. There should probably be some. But I think because I'm not full-time at this, it becomes difficult to kind of gauge, like, how much to put into it. Because, like, even right now, like, basically most of the work is unpaid. Of course, I'm very grateful for everything from you all during the streams and the throne and any other little things, right? I am very appreciative. But I think what I mean is, like, when I do YouTube videos separate that aren't streams, they take a ton of time that I don't have. And then there's like 10 views, you know? It's a little difficult to get it rolling over there, but
And God shits in my dinner once again.
yeah. I know I still need to get the first music lesson out with all the resources. I was gonna put all the resources in the description and all of that, which I'll still do. It's still available. It's not too bad, but yeah. I'm a little bit behind. And I'm not gonna get overwhelmed with all the new stuff. Because I already told you, like, in the Discord, I already put in the description, these are not gonna happen all at once. But I do want to get a move on a couple of them. And I need to start working on a couple. Like, for example, if we want to do that little concert in December, and I mean little, it's gonna be like a little concert in December, then I need to start learning stuff now, because I need to memorize it. And I need to create, like, not create, but I need to come up with an appropriate little list for our little virtual digital piano concert. Why not split a stream into parts and upload every once in a while? I've thought about doing that. It does take time to edit it, though. That's why the music one isn't done yet. Really excited for the future Japanese classes. Yes, I'm also excited about it. I was gonna put one this week, but then I thought it might be too much because we had the... I also need to find a resource to learn with that I could actually put on the stream. Because Monday is this, of course. Wednesday is, what are we doing on Wednesday? What are we doing on Wednesday? Oh, Wednesday's the music. Thursday is How to Fish. Friday is Minecraft. And I don't know if it's going to be the horror mod one or not. Probably not, simply because there's probably going to be a little bit more organization needed for the horror mod Minecraft. That might be the week after that. And then Saturday is Mortuary Assistant. Thank you for the head pat, by the way. Thank you for the head pat. That's just stuff. And some of this I'll get used to. By the time we get through all this stuff, I'll get very used to and acclimated to this level of work. It's just going from being very lazy with the work to being very purposeful with work that I have to get adjusted to. But we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. It's gonna be great. What horror mod are you gonna put in and how many mods? I don't know. I think that I will be relegating that. Well, maid outfit, back to the closet for the next 10 years. Yeah. I thought about, I thought about making it redeemable for money. So it might make it a reappearance. Probably not right away, but it'll probably make a reappearance. I do think it's quite cute. I don't really like maid outfits though. I actually generally end up disturbed by the whole maid outfit thing. So that's why there's only certain instances in which I will accept putting it on. Let me go like this a little bit so you can actually see more of it. And it's not just... it's not just the top half. You can see that we do have an apron on and everything. And a bow in the back. Sorry I keep yawning. I'm tired, I'm eepy. I don't have much to talk about, other than just all the stuff that we just did, because that's basically, it is all consuming. But, let's see. Oh, I had a fun interaction on TikTok today. Well, well, no, it was still today. It was just before I slept. So it was like 3 o'clock in the morning. I saw a video about somebody, like, rage bait, engagement baiting people over not liking mint-flavored things. Basically, the discourse around some people love mint ice cream to, like, the edge of the earth and back. It is their absolute favorite thing, and they will die on the hill of defending it. And then there's the other half of people that think it tastes like toothpaste. And so basically this person was inciting all of those folks to, like, get involved, and I was like, you know what? I feel like engagement baiting today. So I went in there in the comment and I said, we just hate mint. It's really not that deep. And, I kid you not, I've had more notifications on TikTok today than I have received on all of my content for the whole year. We had a good time. Somebody also tried to, like, make some weird comment about me being a VTuber too in there, and I was like, So we had fun. We had some fun. Vara, I have a question. Would you say that maybe the 5th member of the gang would be the worm? Maybe. Maybe. That's the way to do it. Yep. I actually had a couple follows from that experience. A couple people followed me from that because I didn't post today. Can I order a Verandara blender wing? Yeah. As though their profile picture was insane. Yeah, their profile picture was actually like a right tit and an armpit. Like, it was crazy. I was like, what is this? So I made fun of their profile picture, and I didn't make fun of their name, but it was weird that they were using Japanese characters in their name, but, like, making fun of me for being a VTuber. I'm like, this is where VTubing came from. What are you talking about? Like, what are you on about? Like, you know. It was good. Butterfly fish? It was interesting. I did also kind of patronize them. I may have called them Sweetie and a little one, and I may have told them that maybe one day if they grow up and they grow big and strong and grow a platform that we could collab one day. Yeah. Oh no. And I also it wasn't all in this order. I'd have to reread it. I think I started with suggesting that they were jealous, which is basically the only thing you could be when you're like making fun of people for having a hobby. That is the only possible option. Unless the hobby is like illegal or harming people, you're literally the only reason why you would criticize people for having a hobby, such as VTubing, is just because you're jealous that people have a hobby and that they have fun and whimsy in their life. And that they aren't, like, sad like them. Sometimes you just gotta be like that to have a bit of fun. Yeah. I mean, I may do that a little bit more, especially because I get so many weird comments about, like, VTuber. Like, anytime I make a comment on anybody's post, regardless of what it is, like, it can be super serious, and, like, you know, the poster and I can have, like, a little conversation about it, and, like other small channels, and, like, we could have a really serious adult conversation, right? Like, and be normal and be like, wow, yeah, I agree with you, this is really horrible, you know, like normal stuff. And then, without fail, every single time, some random person will comment, VTuber, by the way. Because that's what this person said today. Like, we were talking about mint ice cream, and there was a whole bunch of discourse about mint ice cream. Hundreds of comments, thousands of likes. And the only thing they had to say to contribute to the conversation was, VTuber, by the way. And that made me angry. That pissed me off. I was like, really? Of all things? Oh, rage bait is wild. Yeah, maybe I should take it to Twitter. But only like a subtle amount. Like, some of these people go so far that they don't, it doesn't work out. But like, I don't mind laying around with my food. Like, I don't mind playing around with somebody that, like, their only comment is VTuber, by the way. Like, you know. Yeah, of course. Yeah. There's lots of stuff I won't touch, but I almost wanted to, like, compile, like, a screenshot and be like, It would have been good if it was on Twitter. It would have done numbers on Twitter. It would have done numbers on Twitter. Maybe I should talk about mint ice cream on Twitter. How much I hate it. Because I do. I dislike mint ice cream. But to be fair, I dislike almost all ice cream. It's not just mint. Playing with food. Yeah. Did we, like, make it to the end? Should I, like, shut this down? We pretty much did. We'll go over here. We could yap for a couple minutes. I always wondered how much metal gold is there in your ceramic leg. Enough to have to take it off for a metal detector at the airport. Take it off for a metal detector at the airport. I mean, the good news is it's already kind of in pieces, right? That's the good news. We'll take a look at it. I mean, there isn't too much metal in it because it's porcelain, right? So there's a little bit. But there is a bit of gold, especially at the bottom. We do have a bit going on here. You know what I mean? We do have a decent portion of it going on. You know? There is some gemstones there, so that could be a problem. We gotta be careful so that we don't get robbed. But even up here, we do have a little bit of gold too. But, honestly, it's not too bad. Not too much. Nobody really wants this anyway. What are you gonna do with a porcelain leg? Hold up, still new and first time actually seeing this. Oh yeah! You probably haven't seen like a full thing. I need answers. We do have lore. We have lore. Lore exists. I feel like we should shorten the lore. Or have a shortened version of it. Right now it's like 2 full pages and I feel like it's way too much. It's a little bit repetitive as well. But we do have something, at least. We have something. We do have an option that you can look at. I'll give you the gist of it. Well, you know what? We don't even really have an answer for the leg anyway. But basically, hummingbird trapped in a cage. Can't get out. A bajillion miles away, unkept, somewhere in the universe. You cannot find it. It is just, it's impossible. However, I can create illusions, specialize in illusion magic, to create the environment that you see, and pretend that the cage doesn't exist. Pretend. Even though oftentimes you'll notice the cage still affects us. We'll have scuff and things won't work, and you know, the connection sometimes gets bad and the microphone doesn't work, or we lose the stream a little bit, or a game doesn't work, or any number of things like that. Because we get interference. And sometimes I also run out of magic and take on different forms. So I'm really a hummingbird, but right now, this form that you see is kind of the human doll form. So that way I can communicate with you, the dinosaurs, and everybody else. So we have doll-like aspects that go on. So for example, the porcelain leg. And, you know, that's why our clothing is the way that it is, and everything like that. But then we also have these other forms for when I super-de-duper run out of magic, like Gremlin form and Chibi and the Worm, and sometimes just a PNG and sometimes nothing. So we haven't seen your final form. Correct! You have not seen it. Yeah, that's generally the gist. Generally the gist of it. There's a bit more specifics to it, a bit more, you know, but, yeah. That's generally the vibe. So that's why we have a porcelain leg, because this is not a real body. This is not a real body. Do you lay eggs? Well, I guess my true form has the capacity to lay eggs, but this one doesn't. If final form human-like or bird-like? I guess that's something we may have to find out later. If I ever become rich and can afford to make different kinds of models. Or get different kinds of art done. That's the only way we'll know. The way that the bow is in the back, it makes me constantly feel like we have our arms behind our back. But yeah, so that's why the stream looks so pretty, because this is all an illusion. It's all an illusion. And I'm really just a hummingbird trapped in a cage and I can't get out. But I have all the Dinies to help me along the way. I need more lore. I think what I need to do is like hire a lore writer, somebody to professionally pull it together. Because we have ideas, but we're not 100%. And I'd like to do a lore video. Not that there's so much that we need to do, but I'd like to do like a lore reading. I should say. I'd like to do a lore reading, a low budget video that has the lore in it and stuff. starting to get used to the music in the background. I quite like it. I listened back a couple of the streams that have the music now, and I was like, ooh, I like it. And it's at a good volume, too. It feels nice. The music. And I think it fits in well behind my voice as well, so it helps. It generally, not only does it make it more aesthetic, but it makes the listening experience a little bit more pleasing. Which is ideal. It's nice, yeah. Yeah. Let's see. It's 11:04. I know. Let's see. I really want to go to bed, but I do also want to work on the MMD. Well, you know what? I can't really work on the MMD because I need to buy stuff. I need to buy for the Vroid. I need to buy an outfit, and I think I want to buy a new hair. Loki said bird trapped? Yeah, the lore is a little sad, honestly. The lore is a little sad. It's intentional though. I didn't want this like happy little lore. I didn't want it. I wanted something, and we're still working on it, right? We're still in the early stages. I don't even have a custom model, right? So like we can change this around, we can adjust stuff. Nothing is finalized. Thank you for the squeaky toy, but I wanted a serious and mature storyline. Because I want it to last the test of time if I stream for a very long time. And I want it to be something that's flexible enough that it can travel with me if I, you know, as technology develops and as things change. So that way, excuse me, I have hiccups. Oh, actually, give me 1 second. Okay. So that way, you know, regardless of what comes next, that the lore can still work and I can still use this character. Because I do not want Vara Saberwing to go away. Ever. Until I perish. I do not want Vara to perish either. And even when I go, we'll still have all this digital content that'll exist. So technically, I'm not going anywhere. Even if we never make it, this stuff won't go away unless like every resource that I've ever put on every platform is destroyed. But yeah, so I want everything to be flexible and I want everything to work out. So it just works. It just works for the future. Which is why in some ways it won't be very specific in some regards, because I need it to be flexible for me and the things that I can do, especially within the resources that I have, because there's plenty of stuff that I'm not going to be able to do simply because I don't have like thousands of dollars to do it and all that kind of stuff. So when we do things like, for example, the new model that I just commissioned, right? So that'll be ready at some point. And I was able to save up the money for that model, but it's in a different style. It's in a different style than other versions of me. And so it's important that lore-wise, we can move around like that. You know what I mean? Like, the illusion is a little bit different in every form. We can have cartoon forms, and we can have this form, and we can have bird forms, and we can morph and shape around as we need to, and we don't have to do mental gymnastics for the lore to be accurate. That's what I really want to avoid. Because some people, they end up doing, like, crazy gymnastics, crazy mental gymnastics to get the lore to work. And I don't want to. I want it to be easy. Because most of the time, you know, the easiest solution is the best solution. It's usually the right solution. Just the easiest thing is usually what's right. And so that's what I'm trying to do. Trying to make it easy. Not trying to make it complicated. Psy help bird break cage. With tiny friends. Yeah. Oh, you caught that one right at the last second there. But yeah, so I think, let's see. I think perhaps we have a couple options here. We could, let me look at, I'm gonna switch this to just chatting for a second. I kind of feel like working right now. Maybe not easy, but simple, yeah. Did that switch out? It didn't. Let me switch this to chatting. And then, maybe... Let me also change our title. Alright, I changed it to co-working and yapping. Bird rests because work hard because that one bat didn't leave her alone all night at the burger place. No, but I want to work some more. I think what I want to do is we can yap while I look at a couple things on Booth for the Vroid. In the Vroid category. Maybe I'll show you a couple screenshots. Because none of this is like secrets because it just isn't. But I do want to be careful about what we buy because I want to make sure it'll work for a multitude of things. Why does this have to be like this? Why does Booth have to be like this? Let's see if I could just look up Vroid stuff. And maybe I'll show you a couple things after I look for a while, you know? Let me pull this out. Minimize that. Whoops. Because we got some music in the background now, so now we can just yap whenever. I'm looking for something that doesn't have a long skirt or dress, because I don't want to have to rig a long skirt or dress. And it's just, I've been looking at a couple people that I've used some stuff with before, but it's difficult to try and find something that'll work, that works for me and is easy to use, like it isn't so difficult to rig properly. Like I was hoping for something with like pants or shorts, but I really shorts because pants are not gonna work. But I'm gonna look around here and see what I can find. There's also not too much, because a lot of this stuff they say that it's... Let me look at this. They say that it's for Vroid, but it's not. Like this one I'm looking at, they tagged it Vroid, but it's not. %. It's actually for VR chat. Silent VJing last night. A lot of things to look at. Very overwhelming. Yeah. Yeah. It's it can be overwhelming. I see something green here. I want to look at it, but I keep clicking on things. It doesn't go. Oh, you know what? It's because of my mouse. It's not because of Booth. I'm blaming Booth, but it's because my mouse is broken. At least I'm figuring that it's kind of busted at this point. I really like this. Oh, but it's probably gonna get really warped though in different versions. Oh, but it's kind of like a night outfit. That's not really very Vara of us, is it? Just have some interesting leg stuff going on. Like, it could work. It could work. It's not far off. I'm gonna save it, but is it actually Vroid? What's in it? I need to translate this to English. Hold on. It's in Japanese right now. Translate. Translate to English, please. I think it's a Vroid because it's got the whole preview, like the Vroid preview. Thank you for the hydrate and stretch. I have so many feral experiences on VGen for real. Yeah. You know what? Let me pull this open. I want to keep the music, but I want to show you this. What do I do? Ah. Yeah, I really like our stuff over here. Can I make it like small over here on the right-hand side? On my left, on your right? And I'll just show you like some of it. When I click on something, you'll be able to see the picture maybe. It's actually not what I wanted. I want to go here. And we're gonna do... Is it a window capture? It sure is. We're gonna go chatting. Yeah, VGen is an interesting place. Yes, this will do. I could show you this. So you'll be able to see the outfit that we're looking at over here. I won't show you like all the details and stuff like that. Everything is not listed. Everything's listed in Japanese yen and not in US dollars. So we have to remember that. But I saw this and was like, well, this isn't too bad. It's got like a skirt on it. It's got a skirt. We'll look at some of these other colors just so you could see what I'm talking about. I saved it for later to look at. It's not too far off of like Bara. It's sort of like Etsy, so AI assets exist there. Right, you gotta check everything because AI does exist. You gotta check. This doesn't look like it's so far, but we will see. Yes. That one doesn't look like AI. No, it does not. Because it looks symmetrical all the way around, it does not look like AI. But the AI does exist, so you gotta be careful. You do gotta be careful. It's a little bit different, see, because, for example, on VGen, I'd love to just go to, like, VGen or Draw Market, but they don't have a great shop setting specifically for Vroid stuff. There's not much there for Vroid in either place. Booth is where it's at. However, you gotta be careful because there's just stuff. So I saved this to look at. Simply, do we have a better version? See, like, it's very... The shoes are it's like a texture, right? But like we could technically work with it. Most of it's flat though, which is gonna be a problem as soon as like the top half of the body moves. Like for example, looking at this, right? As soon as she moves, this is not gonna go well. It's gonna warp around, I think. Which is not going to be good for this specific design, because you want this specific design to be very stiff. It's armor. It's not supposed to wibble wobble around. It's not like the clothing I have on this model right now, this Live 2D. It's not like cotton. It's not silk. This is supposed to be very stiff, so that's going to be a problem. I'm going to save it for later, and we'll see what else we could find. They've got like a couple other things listed. I don't want to go through the whole shop, though. A lot of times, sometimes I go through the whole shop, but not always. Let's see. And sometimes I just go through here and I just click stuff to be like, what does that look like? I like that. There's some more night stuff. We're probably in the wrong category if we're looking at like night stuff right now. Honestly, this looks pretty cute. But it's not very Vara. I've been having some difficulties finding stuff. Honestly, that looks kind of cute, too. It's fantasy style, which could work. Could work. It's not going to work for everything that we do, but let's take a look at it. You know what? I'm not gonna like it. Not only do they not have any great pictures, but you could see how blurry it is already. You could see... The one thing I try to avoid when the texturing itself is blurry, because it's just not gonna look good. Obviously, with Vroid, a lot of it's very flat, because that's just the nature of what it is. I always thought this one was cute. I saw this around. But, there's certain things you can go through. People use AI photos to display work. Is that what I'm hearing? Sometimes they do, actually. Oh, that's really cute. But that's probably not going to move the way that I want it to. And I don't know if it's a whole thing or not. Very cute. I can't look at the thing in detail, though. They don't have, like, a zoom in. Is it like a whole model? What's going on here? I don't exactly know what's going on there. They got a lot of stuff in the shop, though. I think this one's just like a regular outfit. You got some cute stuff in the shop. Sometimes I just look through shops and hope to find something. I know I have some stuff saved that I wanted to look at later. You know what? Let me in this one. Let me look at the whole shop because they got a lot of cutesy items. They might have something good. I did. You know what I saw that was AI? What was it? I don't remember where I was. You know what? I think I was on Etsy. That's the problem. I was on Etsy and I was looking for something very specific. And it was something that you could pretty much only get on Etsy because there is no market for it. And so you have to go through all the AI slop to, like, find it. And somebody was trying to sell Vroid models, but they used AI to animate them, and they used AI to create images for them, and then they used AI to, like, just do the whole thing. And I was like, what's going on here? Like, I was like, this is technically a Vroid model, but it's covered in AI. They textured it with AI. They did all the stuff with it in AI, and then they went and threw it, they, like, animated it with AI as well. So, like, of course it, like, doesn't look right. There's stuff that's very much wrong with it. And I was like, what is going on? How long do you think it takes to learn to do this? Probably a while. Like, something like this is pretty cute. We'll take a look at this for a second. It'd be a little bit different for Vara generally because, like, we don't really do this kind of thing. But, like, they do have Vara colors in here. And it would, like, work for doing a bunch of dances and stuff. However, I wouldn't do these shoes. But I have another stipulation. In whatever outfit I wear, I have to wear an outfit with closed-toed, fully closed shoes, like boots, because, because of the way that everything is designed, there's no foot on the left side. It's only a leg, there's no foot. So, we're a little stuck. You know what? Maybe I should look over that way. We could take a spin through VGen and stuff too. I just don't really know where to start. I do like the way that sometimes I like the way that some of the stuff looks in here, like this. Like, I think that this looks really cute in different angles, like from the side, from the back. I think that it could look really nice. However, I know as soon as you put it on, it looks like paper, and it's not going to move right when you try to change it up, and it's not going to function the way that you want it to. 100%. I'll even zoom in so we can, like, look at it. Because it does look quite cute, but it's also too long. It'll really get in the way when you move your legs. You're going to warp the whole thing around. But, you know. And plus, it's, like, the same design, a lot of these. What I try to do is find stuff that at least looks a little different. I know it's all generally going to look the same, because a lot of Vroid is the same. It's just texturing for the most part. So we can even look over here. And I'll show you a couple things. Now, a couple things in here, unfortunately, I liked by accident, and I can't get rid of them because every time I try, they're like, "You gotta leave this here." Like they make they make a big stink about the things being there. So, but yeah. Originally, I was just gonna go for this because it's pretty cheap, and it looks really cute. I was gonna just go for the blue one. However, it's inner clothing, so the way the V-Roid works is there's inner layers and outer layers. Because it's inner layers, I would have to go back into it and make sure that the leg doesn't disappear and do stuff, and I'm a little bit too lazy for it. But I did really want this in the blue. Not that this blue is our color, but because this would have worked, and it's short enough that it won't be affected by leg movement very much, and it also looks like it probably has the shorts underneath already. Or at least it should, because it's, if we go down here, I need to translate it. Give me 1 second. So it comes, they consider it like a bikini. So it comes with the inner top and the inner bottom. So this should absolutely have safety shorts on it, because you can't have an inner bottom without safety shorts. Because there's no way, it's impossible. They may be silly enough to have it with it, but you know. What's up about this? Thought about it. Because I don't want to spend too much money either, because this is just to hold us over until the other one shows up, until the actual finished product shows up. So I just want to have some fun with it, you know? I also looked at this, but I didn't like the, I'll show it to you. It's made by the same one. The only thing I didn't like in this, I liked that it had shorts. You could see the shorts, and I liked that it had the blue. You could also do the gray and kind of probably recolor it, but it has crosses on it. I'm not a big fan of using crosses and stuff, because I generally like to remain without crosses. I don't like wearing them, so... let's see. Sometimes you see some really cute stuff. So, like, somebody, just put this up recently. It's actually technically on sale right now, but it's like 30 different colors of the same outfit that you could buy. And I think they're really cute. Look at them. Look how cutie. You can't really get it. Let me zoom in. So here's like the red one. They have them in a color plus white or a color plus black. And it looks like they did a good job on it. Now some of it of course is going to look very flat when you put it on, and it doesn't look flat here. Like some of these parts look 3D, like this ribbon in the front and the ribbon on top. You know, they look like they're going to be 3D, but they're actually going to be 2D. They're going to be paper. It's an interesting experience with the V-Roid because you're using a 3D model, but much of it is made out of 2D parts. It's like, for those of you that have played like Genshin and all that, you know how sometimes there's bits that are literally just the texture layer on it? That's very much like what V-Roid is. So there's like a base layer underneath, and a lot of the stuff, like, they can texture it and paint it in and all that kind of stuff, but there's only so much they're gonna do because they want to keep to a certain poly count. And that's the same with V-Roids. You're you know, kind of limited to the actual like quantity, and you have to keep things within certain ranges and all of that. So you know, they have like hats and stuff here. There's some different options. Like they're making it look cute. But you can even see here the way that it looks. It's cute. But I don't think you could take the back skirt off, and I really wish you could. If you could take the long part off, I probably would have snagged this. Probably would have. But you can't. You could see it layered back there. They do have one version over here that looks like they took it off. Like even this one, it looks like they took it off. So maybe it's technically possible, but they don't say for sure if it's possible, and I don't feel like asking them. But here you can see all the colors. Like, some people put a lot of work into this to make it look nice. They do their best. Like, here's the color we would probably use. I'd probably do the white and green. I probably wouldn't use, well, I might use the hat, but I would probably use the white and green. I think that it's cute. I think it could be cute. But you just need the right thing for this kind of an outfit. I'm looking for something that could work overall. What is bird style? I don't know. It's hard to do with Vroid. It's hard to have a style because you're very limited, right? So I just kind of look at stuff and be like, ah, this could work. For example, like, look how cute these are. Let me get to one you can actually see it. You can't really see this very well. I would have to zoom in on that. But this one, it kind of has like a... I liked so much of it because it has a little bit of green and blue in it. And it has a short skirt, and you can have closed-toed boots, and they work well, and it doesn't have too much hanging around. And I could work with the layers and stuff like that. The only issue is, and it's not a terrible problem, they put a bunny in it. There's a rabbit in it. There's a Doolabun in it. And because I'm not bunny themed, it's kind of hard to be like, you know what? Let me take that. I'll take that. I'll wear that. So I have it saved just in case, but I've kind of, you know. And I've been looking at a couple of these different hairstyles as well. There's some, they have like different options for like using the hair, but you can always change this. So I was thinking about doing a bit of a ponytail. I'll show you, just so it'd be easier for me to rig properly. We could actually get, is this gonna load up so we can actually see it? They're actually gonna load the model in so we can see the hair. So it would be interesting. Vroid's like physics are kind of wild. They're like really, really sensitive. So we wouldn't have all of that. I would adjust it. But even in here, you could see we're just not quite exact. But I thought something like this could work because it has plenty of hair in the front and then it just has like the ponytail in the back. But it's not super long, which is okay. But also isn't my favorite thing. We already have this one. Look at this one. I actually think this one's really cute. I just don't necessarily want to use it for like different MMD stuff because it's a long skirt. It's not a long skirt, but it's long enough and wide enough that, you know, it's not gonna look good. I got a bunch of shoes here too that I can't wear, but I think they're pretty, so I have them for the day that, you know, there's other stuff, or I might, lots of the stuff I'll never use. I even thought like something like this is really nice. They have a green one. This one person makes a lot of stuff in green, which I think is really cute. So I think this right here is like adorable. I love it. The problem is it's super long. I want it like, I want this, but in like a mini skirt. That's what I want. And unfortunately that just like doesn't exist. Thank you for the daily dining check-in. I need to grab a hydrate. So, while this is super cute, and I love the color and I want it, it's not gonna work simply because it's too long for what I'm looking to do. And I actually look at this person, I look at their stuff all the time. See if they never have anything that's like in a short version. They do tons of stuff, right? Like tons of stuff. Even I've thought about getting these shoes as well because they're pretty cute and they have them in like basic colors, so you can get them in like, you can use them in the gray or the black, and it comes with the socks, so it works. It can't be too long, right? It can't be too long. I like long stuff generally, but not for 3D models. Specifically not for 3D models. I can make do with it on a 2D model because it doesn't move. But with 3D, I can't do it because I cannot stand when a dress or a long skirt warps because of the feet or legs or moving or walking. Ever played a game wearing a long dress? And you see how that moves? I can't stand it. I really wanted this person, whoever makes this stuff, to put out something that was like really cute, like all this other stuff with these very cute colors. Like, look at these colors. These are adorable colors. I really wanted them to do something with like shorts. And for God forbid you want to sit down, right? It just flies right up if you sit down. We've had that problem before. Even just using what we have in Wardo, we've had that problem. So that's one thing, like, I would buy this entire shop, pretty much. Like this, I would buy this, I'd buy this, I'd buy stuff on the other page, I'd buy this, I'd buy all of the shoes, I'd buy this. I would buy them out. The problem is, it doesn't work. None of it works. Like even some of this stuff, like look how cute it is. It has like flowers in it. I'll click on it to zoom in so you can actually see it. Look at the flowers in the actual texture design. It's beautiful. It's so cute. It's beautiful, but it just doesn't work. Like I need this like in an art, but I can't do it. Basically everything. Yeah. I would buy everything here. The only thing I'm actually seriously considering buying is the shoes, but you can only buy one at a time. Each one is 300. And it's not that 300 is a lot. 300 is like, I think like $1.89 USD. I just don't know if I need all four. So, but I think I'll probably be buying these to use these because it'll just help me out generally to have a shoe that works. Because I love all of their shoes. Like there's so many different styles like these. Like, look how pretty. This matches with the dress that I really want, but can't have. I can't wear these because of the design of my Vroid, unless I take away the porcelain leg. But you can see the little flowers in it, and the way that everything works, and it's just really nice. It's really nice. This could work with, like, something else. Like, because thank God they, like, sell the stuff separately. So, like, this could work with something else. It just doesn't work with a long skirt. And I say long skirt, meaning, like, pretty much lots of stuff with Vroid, they bring it, like, to knee level, which is too long when you're trying to move around. Unless it's a real skirt that has many layers, which could be done if you were getting something custom made, but we're not. This is Vroid, right? This is Vroid. This is not. This is temporary. This is just to have fun with. And it's not that we can't have safety shorts and stuff be fine, but you know, I don't want to worry about it. So I wanted to find something that I could just slap on and not have to do with, like, even these other ones, like, they have some different textured, like, boots and stuff that could work. I also have these saved that I thought about when I had 2 feet, because these would work for, like, any outfit generally, because they have them in white, brown, and, like, a dark brown. And so they could work for many different outfits regardless of what you're wearing. They also have a black. Like, it doesn't have to be outfit specific. It's just that they only do things in this one thing. You'll notice we're, like, on every page now we keep going. I really like the winter outfits, too. I just like everything so much. I like this whole page so much. I just want, like, shorts and a shirt. Like a 2-piece. Like, I want this, the thing that I already own, but I want it to be the top and then the shorts, and I would wear them. See, like, even these shoes, they're very simple, but they get the job done. They're very simple, but they get the job done. This stuff does not have to be complicated. Even this, they're really cute. They're adorable. The shoes can be a little blurry when you do the shoes, simply because you're not going to be focused on them too much. You just need something to cover up what you're doing. But it's nice when they have some detail and stuff like that. But the struggle is I can't really find anything to wear. Oh no, I'm broke. I have a couple different things saved. I keep saving these really pretty things, but it's always like dress. It's always like dresses. I thought about doing something like this, and I'll load it in so you can see it. It's a little, the cut on the top is a little low, which worries me. But it has shorts. I mean, you know, I wish they had it in, like, well, I'm zooming in far more than I want to. You can even see here, like, it has like a two-piece. It has like the jacket, which you don't need to have. And then you have the other bit. And I just, yeah, I don't know. I thought about something like that. I wish they had it in white. If they had it in white, I would do it in like white and green, because they have different colors. You can recolor. But the black isn't gonna work. And then I saw this. We own this. You've seen this before. I'll show it to you here. You've seen this. We've used this model. Well, we've not used this model. We've used this outfit. I own this outfit. I really like this one. I could technically wear this one, but it's gonna get really messed up when you actually use it. You know, they got some stuff going on. But, like, look at that. It looks really nice. We have it all, I just can't wear it. And I'd like to be able to show off the leg. If the jeans, if they had flipped it, so the right leg was the one with the big open spot, and the left was the one with the thing, we'd be using it right now. We wouldn't be having this conversation. But they didn't do that. Let's see. Oh, hi, Froshi. You got your name back. There was another one. Oh, there was, like, this one that I looked at. This one does actually have white, however, the white disappears. Well, it doesn't disappear, but like you have to, when you're picking a color. Right, so I'll show you the green if I can get there. So this is the green. So you could do shorts with the top. I'm assuming it's like a dress, and then it has like an outer thing. Can't wait to see the VOD to check out the outfit. Yeah. It does have this version that also has a shorter one, so I have been thinking about this. It's just a little on the more expensive side. It's not crazy, but I think it's like $10. They also... Do they not have the green one up here? Oh, they do. They have the green. For $1,500. Or you could probably just do the white. White skirt, pants, shorts. Yeah, and then you could technically probably just recolor it. Which would be an option. Usually with the texturing, sometimes you could like switch the coloring around. I'd have to check in with Stray on this though, because I'm not 100%. It was spectacular, yeah. But even something like this, I wish they had a version without the jacket on. So I can see what it looked like, because the top is clearly different from the rest. Let's look at the videos that go with it. The previews. Yeah, I wish the jacket was a little shorter. It's got also these two layers, like you see this weirdness happening with this. It's also a little blurry, isn't it? Quite blurry. In some of these spots. Doesn't look good, does it? Doesn't look good. Alright. Got a couple random bits and pieces in here. I know there was something else that I had saved that I was like, you know what, this could work. I just don't know where it is. I might have already, like, passed it. I know, I think it's in here somewhere. I thought this one was really cute. It's too expensive, though, for what it is. I looked at this before. I'm on the fence about it. I appreciate in this one... Ooh! Let me get you a clearer version of it. I appreciate in this one specifically that it's short. Okay? It's shorts. And so you don't have to worry about a skirt. And you can also remove all the frilly bits. And so you have this, and I would probably use these because I need full coverage in the feet. So I'd probably use this a little bit blurry. I probably won't use that. But like the sleeves are a little iffy. Like the sleeves could be okay. We could make it work. Let me see if I can get to the point where it shows you can mix and match the colors. So you don't have to do just the one. You can like change the texturing around and not include different parts. But you can see here, you can have the bow and everything. Or you could just have, you could take the bow away. Or you could take the bow and the frilly bit away, which I would probably do. Simply because we're going for not having a ton moving around. So yeah. And it would also, I do have a way to add like cloth physics to this, so it's not like crazy. I'm just not sure how it would go, especially because it's, how much is it? 1,300? Let me look it up. How much is that in US dollars? So you can see here, here's a couple examples of how you can like mix and match. So I can do the blue and the green to make something that works. And this could like work for a couple different things. It wouldn't just, because I'm looking for something that I can wear for a bunch of different scuffed videos, you know, not just one. So this is $8.16. $8.16. You get all the colors. You get all the things, all the options. You can see how it looks in here. You can adjust the size, looks like, of the ribbon. That means you also don't have to include the ribbon, which is great. They got blue, pink, a different shade of blue, purple, green, like a light green, almost like a sage green, beige, a deeper blue. Honestly, I'd have to look and see what kind of mix, like, for the colors, but this one has been a contender. I like that shade of purple, simply because it has a little bit of detail to it. You could take all the pieces off, so you don't have to worry about stuff like moving around too much. I don't know. I don't know. In some ways, I almost want to just turn around to Stray and be like, can you just pick something out? I just want to be like, I don't want to make this decision. I don't want to do it. I don't know what would look best. Like, there's so much I want and don't want, but I don't want to make the decision. And this, I'm also this, it's unclear how papery some of this will look. Like, especially these little ruffly bits on the skirt that are not, I'm talking about like in this third version that doesn't have any of the other extras in it, right? I wonder how that looks. We buy everything. Unfortunately, they don't have like an example for this. I know most of it's gonna look like paper and I'm gonna be disappointed. No demo? No, they didn't include a demo. Oh, this might be it. We're gonna find out together. We did it. We found it. We got it. Let's take a look at it. It's ooh. I mean, it doesn't help that I don't like this model. But we will persevere so we can. Is it like full paper? Full paper mode? It is full paper mode. I expected that. This model's also too small for this. I would not use this ribbon or anything like that. I would not. Let's, oh, ooh, it doesn't connect right. Lots of empty space going on here. I consider on and off making VROI tutorials for these things, but I know I would not be available for any follow-up Q&A. Yeah. I don't... See, what they did here was make a model... they put it in a model that's too small, basically. So some of it doesn't look right because it's not on a correct model for this. But also, so much of it just doesn't look good. I mean, it's not going to be perfect, it's VROI. But I do expect better than this for $8. And look how blurry some of this is just by default. It is unfortunate. Also, the way that the shorts kind of have a little lip on them, that's definitely not in the initial thing. So it's gonna be a no for me. It's gonna be a no. Oh, here's this. While this is here, this is made by the same person. A lot of the booth creators like putting their clothes on models under 5 foot. Right, so like the model's super tiny, so it just doesn't look right. Like the stuff goes up the neck super high and you can't really identify that it's, you know. There is this hair that I think is pretty cool. It'd probably be a nightmare to get this to rig properly, but I considered getting it. I think it's about $5. Because you can recolor it. They have like 3 built-in options, but you could recolor this. Let me know I can help. Yeah. So I thought about this one. I did. I might do it because it has the long hair, but it's also in like a ponytail. It might be interesting to get it to function, but it could be cool. So I've been thinking about that. But we can go back to outfit stuff. I may ask for your help in looking at... There's this one that I was considering. Let me just go back a couple pages here to make sure there's nothing that I missed of stuff that I was like, I was thinking about this. I don't think so. Unfortunately, options are limited for like the niche that I'm looking in. I was looking at this. It literally comes pre-rigged and then we just touch it up. Yeah. No, I mean like putting it into an MMD, like the thing that I was doing last night. Because you have to change. I need something that has easy bones in it. What I was trying to do last night is just not going to work. There was too much going on. There was just too much. It's not going to work. I was looking at this for something simple. I could do the blue. And this is also 600, so it would be, I think, like $5. Maybe like $6. I think it's $5. I was thinking about this. The only problem is, if I switch the inner clothing, it messes up that leg, and I forget how to fix that. I forget how to do all that, and I was really overwhelmed the first time we did it, and I can't remember how. But I might just default on this. And unfortunately, does this have like a preview? Do they didn't include a preview on this, so I don't know what this looks like on an actual model. I can't tell if there's shorts in here. You'd think there are, right? There's gotta be, right? there's no way they make something with an inner, like, they're calling it a bikini. They're calling it a bikini, right? That's what they're calling it. There's no way they make this and then I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I really need something with like pants probably. I need something with like shorts in it. But it has been a struggle to find anything that works. I don't know. I don't know what to do. Even the other one, like, I can't do anything with the other one right now, even, like, in Wardo. I can't do anything with any of them in Wardo, actually, because a couple of them are busted in Wardo. I can't get them to work. And a couple of the other ones, the outfits, like, the one is in, like, a skirt, and the skirt goes flipping around, and then the customizable has a dress, but the dress is, like, only attached to the bra, so everything else flies around like crazy and sometimes disappears, and I'm like, I can't do anything with this. Ugh. But there's so much I want to do, like, even like one of the reasons why I want to do like sorry, I hit the desk, why I included like the 3D scuff to Saturday was because I want to start getting into the practice of like MMD stuff, even if it's scuffed for now, and even if it's just like personal little releases that I put out on like Discord, simply because I want to get used to it by the time that the nice model comes, you know? I want to get some practice time in, and unfortunately I just hate everything about V-Roids. And I mean that as no offense to people that work on V-Roids, but just everything I look at is subpar, generally. Like every outfit, like, I don't know. You'd think, like, with a resource like V-Roid, it's been around for a very long time. You'd think that there would be some improvements. You'd think that they would, like, improve the way that they do texturing and the modeling and clothing, so that way you could actually have more 3D components and stuff like that. But instead, it's like they're stuck in, like, 2018. And it's not working for me. But yeah. That's where I started looking at stuff last night, and then I was like, you know what? Let me just see if I can, like, even get something to work in MMD with a different model. So I used one that I just already had ready, and then it didn't work. And then I was like, you know what? Maybe I can figure this out, but maybe I just need the right outfit. And then I looked around at outfits, and then I hated everything. Imagine that. A picky person hates everything. So yeah. That's where we're at. Like, even this 2D model, 100% 2D model, like, flat stuff looks better than the 3D texturing on some V-Roids. And it's a little wild to me. Especially, like, clothing-wise, you'd think they'd be able to, like, texture pretty well with a 3D. But alas. Alas. There's nothing wrong with having standards. There's nothing wrong with having standards, but I also have no room to be having the standards that I have because I neither know how to do the work, nor do I have the money to get higher quality work done. You know what I mean? It's one of those managing expectations things, and I'm not managing the expectations very well. I've never been great at managing the expectations. But we'll get there. I'll work on it again, and hopefully I find something. Hopefully somebody releases something magical that I'm like, alright, I gotta buy it, gotta have it. But for now, that hasn't happened yet. But we'll still do some scuff stuff. I'll get some scuff stuff released. I can even just use Warudo for the time being. Expectation versus reality, right? Expectation versus reality is I want to have stuff that looks like professionally made that costs thousands of dollars. But the reality is I'm over here penny pinching whether something that's $8 is worth it or not. You know? But if you don't like it at the store, you won't like it when you wear it. That's exactly it. Well, guess we gotta use our last genie wish. You know, it's so interesting that you're blue now, that your color is blue. Am I though? Now you're red. It's crazy. He's the genie. Well, let's see. We made it to midnight. We made cheesy mashed potatoes, baked cheese, melted on it. Oh, I am hungry. I want food. I had like a sad dinner. I made some, well, I didn't make the meatballs. My dad made the meatballs yesterday. I cooked the meatballs up in some sauce, and then I made the guys meatball sandwiches. I, however, neither enjoy the meatballs or meatball sandwiches. I do not enjoy. It's one of the only things that I will make that I won't eat. So I had to come up with something else for dinner. So I just had we had a leftover pretzel from the weekend because my mom went out and bought some pretzels when she was out. So we had a leftover pretzel from Saturday. And it was sad and hard. And I was like, okay. And then I found some pepperoni and cheese. And so I just cut the pretzel open really carefully because it's very dangerous. And then I put some cheese and pepperoni on it. And I put it in the microwave. And that was dinner. Sounds good, yeah. That was it. That was dinner. But now I'm hungry now. And I packed my lunch for work, and it's a sad lunch too. It's just some leftover buttered noodles. Sometimes it's miserable to just be an adult and be like, oh well, this is what we have in the fridge, so this is what lunch is. This is it. This is what dinner is. This is all. And I know tomorrow, I already know what I'm making for dinner tomorrow. I'm heating up leftover buttered noodles and leftover pasta because we have too much. I made some on, what day was it? Thursday. I made buttered noodles on Thursday to go with a rotisserie chicken. but we have a ton left over. And then on Sunday, we had penne pasta. So we just have pasta and noodles. They're very similar, but now that's gonna be dinner tomorrow, because what else are we gonna do? Okay, Miss Fancy Bird, you don't have to go saying how much better your pizza pretzel is to all of us. You know, I should have added sauce. I should have added sauce. She's gonna eat us. Run! Run away! Butter noodle? Yeah. Wait, what? Pizza right now. No, it's okay. I don't need a pizza. I'm good. You so right. We should make chicken Alfredo tomorrow. Yeah, there it is. Chicken Alfredo. Unfortunately, I've tried to make Alfredo sauce a couple times, and I have failed miserably. Multiple times. I have failed miserably. It's not hard to make. I'm just really bad at it. I could do store-bought, but it's just not the same. Misery, yeah, thank you. Thank you, Ray, for catching that. I'm a little thirsty. I will be eating the chicken Alfredo. I like chicken Alfredo. I do. I think it's good. I think chicken Alfredo is nice. It's very, very basic of me, but I do think that the Olive Garden chicken Alfredo is very tasty. They have a very excellent sauce. Their chicken could use some work, but their sauce is excellent. And if they sold the sauce at the store, I would buy it. 100% I would buy it. It was miserably said. Yeah, I know. Being an adult sucks sometimes, yeah. Homemade is always better. I mean, sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't. There's plenty of meals that I have messed up making them at home. But, like, a restaurant would never fail in such a way. Never. A lot of the homemade stuff always needs to marinate. Yeah, it needs more time. You saying a chicken named Alfredo made this sauce? And I can't cook. Some of us can cook, some of us can't. I'm somewhere in the middle. There's plenty of things I can't cook, and there's also plenty of things I don't buy to cook homemade because I do not have the time. So there's lots of stuff, unfortunately, that I buy more on the pre-packaged or processed side. Like, I'll buy a big, massive tray of frozen mac and cheese. 100%, I'll do it. Because it's a lot cheaper than making mac and cheese from scratch. Because cheese is very expensive. And it also only takes about an hour and 15 minutes to cook, whereas regular mac and cheese takes several hours. So it just works out. I mean, it's because time. I'm always busy with errand and grown-up stuff. Yeah, me too. Like, I like making soup. I like making soup a lot, but a lot of times I want to eat soup, but I don't have time to make the soup. There is no time to make the soup. So I always keep some canned soups around, just so I have it. They're not good for you because they're super high in sodium and all that kind of stuff. But, sometimes you want soup. Sometimes you want soup. The only thing I can't make myself is rice. If I didn't have a rice cooker, I would mess rice up so bad. I also use a rice cooker for rice. I'm not doing all that. But, yeah, I throw it in the rice cooker. The way that I do it, for example, because there's usually once every 2 weeks, I'll make rice, and a couple different kinds of vegetables. And then I'll also throw a rotisserie chicken in the oven and some fried chicken for my brother. And so when I have those nights, it's like once every 2 weeks or so, I'll put the rice in. And do not boil the rice on the stove. I'll put the rice in, and then in the rice cooker, and then I'll go take a shower, and then I'll come back, and then I'll put the rest in the oven, and then I'll start steaming the vegetables and cooking them and whatever else I need to do for them, whether it be boiling, baking, anything like that. And then by the time all that's done, the rice is finally done. We have a rice cooker, I promise. Yeah. That's how I make Spanish rice. Yeah. Spanish rice needs different stuff than white rice. I've only ever made white rice. Simply because some members of my family will only eat like white rice. They'll only eat the plain stuff. Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew. Potatoes! I love potatoes. I love cooking potatoes. Sometimes we bake them on the grill. Sometimes we bake them in the oven. I fry them all different kinds of ways. I make chips. I make wedges. I do hash browns. I could do potato skins. I could do mashed potatoes. I could do basically any kind of potato. Different kinds of fries. Yeah, we are gonna be cooking potato. Potato's the best, yeah. Yeah. Potatoes also work great as an accessory to like any meal. If the rice is boiled on the stove and you use a strainer to remove the water, I'm gonna throw one of my woks or pots at you. Well, who is straining the rice? Not me. Not me. I'm also ready for bed. I've slowly been leaning back farther and farther. So right now I'm kind of halfway lounging on the floor. You can still just barely, my face is still just barely being tracked. If you'll ever see someone straining rice, don't eat it. We can hear that, Bara. You can hear that? You can tell that I'm farther away? I hope so. I thought you sounded further away. Yeah. I am further away. I'm probably... You know what? I think I'm about 2 feet away from the microphone. I hope that's okay. Well, I will come closer, but, I was having a good stretch and a lay down. I think I want to go to bed. Question, chat, people? We washing rice? If yes, how many times? I don't count the amount of times I wash the rice. I wash the rice until the water runs clear. There is no wet rice cooking in here? What are you talking about, wet rice cooking? Wash rice 1 time? But like, I don't think once is enough. Because I've tried it a couple different ways at this point, especially when I first started making rice. When I first started putting rice in the rice cooker, I should say. I had to figure out how to do it because nobody knew how to do it at my house. And so I tried like washing it a bunch, washing it a little bit. I remember trying it once and I thought it didn't taste right washed once. You ever been put in front of undercooked rice? All wet and gritty? Right in the trash? No. No, I haven't. I have not experienced that yet. Uncooked rice, no bueno, yeah. I don't know what specific kind of rice I make, but it's always, it's the kind that's always like a little bit sticky. Like you could very easily like turn it into balls of rice. Yeah. Next the question, are you massaging and cleaning the rice while you wash it? Yeah. Of course. You just don't put water in it and then dump it out and that's it. I do know you have to be gentle with rice though. I like brown gravy with my rice. Sometimes I do gravy with rice. Sometimes I just throw it in the soup. I don't want to start a fight, but y'all washing chicken? If yes, with what? Oh, 20 pounds? 20-pound bag of rice? Of specific rice, yeah. It's always the kind, I always buy like an off-brand, right? Like I have no idea. It doesn't even say, it just says white rice. It says nothing on it. But, it's really nice. I like it, the rice. Wash chicken with a knife and water. Yeah. I always rinse my chicken and then start the rub and sauces and egg wash after. Yeah. I give it a rinse. I always like have to, with chicken specifically, I always have to very thoroughly go through and get rid of any little bit that I'm like slightly icked by. I can't stand it. But I also generally like to get just chicken breasts and then slice it into thinner sections. Usually I like to make cutlets with it. Welcome to the cooking part of the stream. Welcome to the cooking part of the stream, yeah. I get jasmine rice. It has a little elephant on it. I see. Yeah. I really, on chicken, like, I don't even like touching it. The part of the stream where we make each other super hungry before bed. Yeah, I'm already there. My stomach is already growling. Already growling. I could save us all by ending the stream. And getting in bed. And not continuing to work. Even though I should. Want some chicken parm? Ooh. Ooh, chicken parm. Yeah, chicken parm. If there are feathers on chicken you buy, it's best to clean it. Yeah. I just want something cheesy. Oh my god. Just cheese? Cheese? Right? sometimes I get sad about cheese recently. I used to, you know how sometimes we used to talk about food like this and we talk about cheese and I talk about how many different kinds of cheese I have in the house? I don't have any cheese in the house. There's no cheese. The cheese enthusiast, yeah, I am. I'm also lactose tolerant, so I'm good to go. I can eat all the cheese I want. I don't know how to spell, apparently. I know what you meant. Well, lucky you! Yeah, we gotta stop. We gotta stop. Looking bird, very lucky. Yes, very lucky always. I always win. Honestly, I should have had like a lottery theme. I should have. There's a slime at your top left. Not sure if it's edible though. I'll have to give it a go. I'll have to give it a try. A lot of words I don't know. I always win. She even hacking IRL. Yeah. I mean, I won just to be here. That's all. I had to win to be here. My lactose intolerant cravings is getting stronger. Or a hacker wing. The main character for real. One time, if again in the hypothetical that we have thousands of dollars to spend, we would have a hacker outfit, Vara. 100%. We would have done like a hacker one. Maybe we'll have to get an art done. We'll have to do an art. I should write that down. We need to write that down. Hold on. That'd be fun. I wasn't lactose intolerant until early 20s. 21 maybe. Yeah. I became lactose intolerant. Well, I mean, most of us become lactose intolerant. Most of us. The way that it goes. We're all supposed to be lactose intolerant. You can become? Absolutely, you become lactose intolerant. Currently 27. It's been roughly 2 years. Yeah. I thought it was genetic, gang. No, you can become lactose intolerant. Most people become lactose intolerant. Most people become lactose. Not all, but most. My eyes have been opened. Uh-huh. That's so funny. Oh my. Yeah, you become because as you grow up and don't need milk to grow, your body stops breaking it down correctly and something. Yeah. So most other, I think it's mostly mammals. It's gotta be mammals, I think. I'm gonna say mammals, but most mammals, become lactose intolerant, soon like, once they wean off, they become lactose intolerant. Humans are slightly different because some people become lactose intolerant. Some people are just born lactose intolerant. Some people are lactose intolerant after weaning. Some people become lactose intolerant into adulthood, like once they become an adult, around between like 17 and 22. And as we age, we're more likely to become lactose intolerant, simply because as time passes on and stuff like that. Yeah, technically, if we were to act like everybody else, we all would be lactose intolerant, and there would be special cases of people who are lactose tolerant. But we didn't do that because we did stuff. People of European descent are more likely to be tolerant because Europeans were the primary group to farm cattle focused on milk and milk products like cheese. Absolutely. Yeah. My family talks about that all the time because all of us are lactose tolerant. There is not a single lactose intolerant amongst us. And we're all just like, yeah, it's because of all that milk and cheese. It's because of all the milk and cheese. It's because of all the dairy. Lucky yous, indeed. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. I hit the lottery on that one. I hit the lottery a few times, actually. There are two people in the world. Those that are lactose intolerant and stop eating cheese and dairy entirely, and those who move past their intolerance for their greater consumption. Yeah. I know a lot of people like Stray who do not care that they're lactose intolerant. Do not care. They're still gonna eat the cheese, they're still gonna have the ice cream. I see the weak bloodlines have fallen in the Vara clan and only the strong survived. It's true. We have a good, healthy, longevity as well. We don't have to get into it, but almost, for several generations now, many of my family have lived to 100 or past 100. Was raised by my maternal family who are all all German brunettes and blondes. I am half Nigerian. I am the only person who falls apart after 3 bites of ice cream. Yeah. The rest of us can just tank the whole gallon. New controversy, Vara sibling is intolerant and hates lactose. It's a small price to pay. Yeah. I mean, we go out for ice cream all the time. We used to, not anymore. I can't afford it. But we used to go out for ice cream all the time. It was like a normal haunt. Everybody would get like a large ice cream too. Everybody get like a large, and everyone would be fine. We'd go to a place like half hour away. We'd have the ice cream. We'd stand around for a while and eat the ice cream, and then we'd all get back in the car and drive 30 minutes back, and like there was no emergencies. Everybody's all right. I can handle slightly, but I felt my body turn. I just keep the lactose enzyme tablets in a holster because I know my mother is going to forget and give me dairy creamer in my coffee again. Yeah. I always hate when people do that. Like, people are like, oh, I want this instead of that, and whatever. And, like, you have no idea why they're asking for, like, not this creamer. Or, for example, they're getting, like, oat milk, right? Like, and then people just throw in whatever, and they're like, oh, well, you'll be fine. No, there's a reason why. It's not just for aesthetics. I gotta think, what am I doing after, just in case? Yeah. We don't have an issue with that with like lactose, with like dairy. We have an issue though with like dinners, because on my dad's side, on my paternal side, every single person has had their gallbladder removed. Like, without fail, every single person has had their gallbladder removed. It's like, we're not lactose intolerant, but so because nobody has a gallbladder, like, after people eat dinner, bathrooms are needed immediately. Bathrooms are needed immediately. Even if they're not allergic to and just simply don't feel like having a certain thing in a drink, you're getting paid to make the drink they asked you, right? I say if you're constipated, then have an ice cream. Have at that ice cream. Or they just like that milk. Yeah, I agree. Yes, I'm not asking for almond or oat milk because I'm an influencer. I'm asking because I will be forced to barricade the bathroom door in your establishment from the inside. Don't play these games with me. It's war after lunch. It is. It's war after lunch. It's war after breakfast. It's war after dinner. It's war after lunch. Because I don't know if any of you know people who don't have gallbladders. Basically, you eat food, like you eat meal, and sometimes, like myself, sometimes, and I still have my gallbladder, but sometimes, like, I can't even make it through the meal without needing to go to the bathroom. It's like, it's instantaneous. It is instant. You eat, and it's like, alright, I gotta go to the bathroom. It's like, you gotta stop, like, all the time. Like, when we have, like, Thanksgiving dinner, it used to be, we do it like our own thing now, but it used to be like a big gathering, like everybody would get together, and you wouldn't get through it. Everybody would have to go use the bathroom because nobody had a gallbladder. So that's what my sister has. Yeah. Yeah. It is what it is, you know what I mean? It's a trade-off. Sometimes you might be lactose intolerant. Sometimes, you know, might be something else. If it isn't one, it's another. Right. Are we ready to go to bed? I am. I'm so ready for bed. Sometimes I don't know I'm hungry until I have a bite of food, and then I'm ravenous in a destroyer of worlds kind of way. A destroyer of worlds. Or you need glasses. Yeah, that's another one. Sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't. I see. Just as I sip my cup of milk. You may have flexing, yeah. Yeah. That emote. Controversial topic? Controversial topic? Uh-oh. I'm waiting for the topic to arrive. I'm waiting for the controversial topic to arrive. Y'all put ice in your milk? I don't even drink milk. Is milk the topic? Absolutely not. No, first of all, if I were to drink milk, there would be no ice in it. Secondly, I don't drink milk. Milk solo? No. Strawberry milk? Maybe. No, I don't even do that. I don't even know. Unfortunately, if I were to drink milk, I would never financially recover. Meaning, I would, unfortunately, I would gain a ton of weight. Simply because of the way that milk is, and, I gain weight very easily. Very easily. As I do, you put ice in your milk? A chocolate guy, personally, I see. A chalky milk? Chocolate milk? Just plain milk. Iced coffee, not the same. I'm big on strawberry anything. I just drink water. I don't drink soda, milk, coffee, tea. I don't drink. Just water. Put oat milk in here, right? No, just milk. Like from a cow, sorry. You should be fine, though. You will fear the consequences of your mistake. You will fear its effects entirely within 30 minutes after it processes through my system. She drinks sugar water, though. Yeah. Sugar water. That's what it is. I only need about 15 minutes to know that my system is about to erupt. No. Just 15? Is it like 15 minutes from first bite? Like, is that how that works? Or like, you don't know when it's gonna hit. It's unknown, but you just have the feeling. And you know you have a 15-minute countdown. I don't put ice in milk. However, I've seen my mom put ice in milk. Is it a taste thing or temperature thing? I'm not sure. I've also seen people make milk ice to put in their milk. What kind of person would put ice in milk? I don't know. Maybe we should ask you, Ray. Temperature. It's a temperature thing. I see. No, I know within 15 minutes the fun's gonna start, so I just eat tablets first. I see. You like it cold, I see. Milk ice makes sense. Yeah, I've seen people also do like coffee ice because they don't like the watered down coffee. So the people do coffee ice, they do milk ice. I've seen people do ice in many different forms that they can put in the liquid of the same flavor. So that way it just melts. Especially with the heat waves. I love fruit and fruit juice ice. Yeah. I think we've talked about this before. I'm actually not a big fruit fan. Fruit is too inconsistent for my taste. And so I avoid it. I don't eat fruit. Yeah, I know. I know. It's funny, there's a couple things that I like. I remember that. There's a couple that I used to eat, or I will occasionally, but they're like very seasonal, or I don't know. Like, I used to eat bananas all the time, but I hate the smell of bananas. And then I love the smell of strawberries, but I can't stand the texture. Blueberries, raspberries, there's not a chance. I hate them. Grapes are okay, but they're very inconsistent. Sometimes I'll get grapes at the store and they'll be amazing. Other times I'll get grapes and they'll be the nastiest things I've ever had. So it's just not worth it. Like, it's not, they're so expensive. I can't do it for a chance. Green grapes, yeah, I like green grapes. Apples are a no for me. I do like oranges, tangerines, and mandarins. However, I'm a little too lazy for them. And also, like, mandarins are so seasonal, so I can only eat them a certain time of the year. Raisins, no. Also, like, little clementines, no raisins. Yeah, no raisins. I don't know, what else? What other fruits? I just went through the very basic ones. There's other kind of more different kinds of fruits that I don't like. I hate watermelon. Hate it. It smells awful. It tastes awful. Every time, like, my parents love watermelon, so they'll buy a watermelon and start, like, cutting it up, and I literally have to walk outside because it makes me want to, like, throw up. Can't stand it. I can't stand watermelon. What about melon? It's a no. For me, all melon is not good. is not. For me, I can't. I get icked by every kind of melon. There's something about them that my body does not like. I get a tummy ache and everything. I feel the same way about like pineapple and cantaloupe and all that kind of stuff. It does not settle well. The only fruit I genuinely can't stand or handle is avocado. I also don't like avocado. I pick it out every time. I pick it out of everything. Yeah, I try my best just to not have any avocado. You're here to hear first. Yeah. I like the watermelon, but it's a hassle to peel the seeds in it. Yeah. No melons on watermelon. Farah hates melons. Yeah. I'm not a fan. I also don't like coconut. I like the smell of coconut. I don't like the taste of coconut. I'm very it depends on what kind of category of food, but I'm very, very picky about like fruits and stuff. I only like watermelon, not especially big on like honeydew. I don't like honeydew either. But it's not as bad as avocado, yeah. Like some of this stuff, if this is the only thing to eat and like it's placed in front of me, I'm gonna pick through it and like try my best with it. But at home with my own money and not like I have my own choices, I just entirely avoid fruit. Very honestly. Don't put coconut milk in spicy instant noodle? No! I can't even have spicy instant noodles. You also hate people that are melodramatic? Joy's sweating. What are we sweating over? So just messes up. I like a lot of savory foods. I will get into veg. You know what I mean? I do get into the greens, and I'm a big fan of spinach. I don't know if anybody else is. I loved like cooked spinach, like in a soup. Oh my god, with some onion and celery and carrots and potatoes. It's so good. So good. You like vegetables? I enjoy vegetables a lot more than fruit. I won't eat all of them. Like I hate green beans. I also hate peas. But for the most part, like everything else I'll enjoy. Sweet potatoes, regular potatoes, different kinds of potatoes, carrots, corn, spinach. I also, of course, like broccoli, cauliflower, those are fine. What else? I'm just thinking about the basic ones. I don't get too fancy with vegetables, you know what I mean? I buy the cheapest things I could find, but I do like throwing some stuff in a soup. I like soups, but my fam loves soup. I bet if it wasn't for me, they'd have soup every day. I would eat soup every day if I could. I would do a perpetual soup. I don't want to say perpetual soup because those can be pretty bad, but I wish in Fantasyland that I have tons of money. There would always be a soup ready to eat every day. There'd be a soup every day on the stove, like in a big pot, and you could just ladle out some soup and eat it. I would only eat soup. I would only eat soup. I really gotta get to sleep. I wanted to be in bed at like 11, but I kind of didn't want to go to bed yet. You know what I mean? I didn't want to end, and then now here we are. Now here we are. I think I really gotta go now. I think I really need to go. I really need to go to sleep. I got so much work to do tomorrow. Primarily, I have to work on the music lesson. I'd still like to work on the Vroid stuff, but I just don't know. I don't know what I'm doing with that. You know. My perp's tired, yeah. Like small one-serving size ones? What? Oh, mine are usually boxed. Oh, you're talking about that stuff. Dump soup? Yeah. I'm kind of a carnivore. Me too! I'll eat all kinds of different kinds of beef. Though, I've been having an interesting experience with beef recently. Since I started working at the cemetery, there's a certain part of cooking beef that smells the same as decay. And unfortunately, I've gotten to a point where I keep getting grossed out by food. Because I can't look at it the same. I can't look at. I love a beef stew. Oh my god. I hate mushy. Not mashed, but mushy. Ah, I see. Wild way to connect eating beef with cemetery. Oh, it's because, especially like ground beef, there's a certain part in the cooking process that smells a little sweet. And that, I don't know if anybody else feels this way. I could be the only one. Don't do this to me. There's a certain part, especially if you're like, I don't know, there's a certain part that has a little bit of a sweetness to it. And, unfortunately, it's like not like a good sweet because it's the same smell, and, I won't go any further than that, but I have not been having a good time. There's a couple times, actually, I've been, like, making food for my family, and I'll get, like, an upset stomach because of the way that it looks and smells. Stir-fried ground beef? Yeah. Love Korean barbecue? I've never had Korean barbecue. Maybe one day. I was thinking about barbecue the other day, though, because I really like cornbread, but I never make any cornbread because I never have time to make cornbread. But we used to, like, have barbecue and get cornbread, and, like, ugh. It makes me so upset that I can't have cornbread. It's so funny. When I went to... There's this one I think about all the time. When I was in undergrad, every other Friday was, like, barbecue foods. Oh my god. At the dining hall, they had barbecue foods every other Friday. And you could get a couple ribs that were so delicious every time. They were so consistent and good every time. You can get a couple ribs, and you would get some chicken, some barbecue chicken. You'd get a couple different kinds of vegetables. They'd switch it up, though, so I can't remember what. And then you'd also get a really big, warm, delicious piece of cornbread with butter on it. It was so sweet. And then it had, like, the salted butter on top. I could die right there. I think about it all the time. Sometimes I want to go back just for it. I've never been able to replicate it, but it was so good. It was so good. I miss cornbread dearly. That's why. It's from the coconut. You definitely taste the coconut. Brisket, ribs, sausage, barbecue chicken, potato, gravy, bread, cheese, corn. Yeah. I just like... and comes on the spice. Interesting. I love cornbread. Cornbread is like one of my favorite bread types. But oh well. Maybe one day I'll get into making some cornbread. But for now, I think it's time for bed. Because there's a bunch that has to be done tomorrow. And, I don't feel like doing it. So we might as well get this thing going. And we going to sleep? Yeah, we gotta go to sleep. It's time to go to sleep. hungry. It's time for some sleep. I'll give you a couple more minutes while I end it over on YouTube. So over on YouTube, have a wonderful night. We will be back on Wednesday with a music lesson. And I think that covers everything. For now, I don't have any other updates or things. Just follow the schedule. And we'll be back on Wednesday. I'll try to work on some stuff tomorrow. I'm hoping tomorrow as well that I'm able to cut some of the past couple streams up. Because I really need to. And it's been time. So, we'll work on it. But yeah, so over on YouTube, have a wonderful night. Thank you so much for watching. And I will see you on Wednesday.